Cancer Leos, let's dive in and have a look at your 3-month outlook for July, August, and September of 2026. Remember to take what resonates, leave the rest, and remember, nothing is set in stone, but we're curious, right? And your reading actually kind of feels incredibly powerful because it carries the energy of a soul level course correction. You know, as I'm sitting here with your cards and just looking at also the astrology between July and September, Spirit's bringing through a sentence here, and it's like what it's coming through is you cannot step into your purpose while carrying what has already expired. So this is definitely not a light reading, but it's also not a negative one. It feels like a season where truths arise to the surface, endings, a clear space for new beginnings, and many of you are really aligning with more aligning more deeply with a path your soul actually came here to walk. I mean, if we're just looking at your oracles, I mean, from the Yin Yang Oracle, we have this action, courage, Jupiter, beginnings. We have the North Node, cosmic purpose, as well as this toxic bound and patterns. All right. So this reading is about releasing something that drains you and moving towards what is destined for you. I mean, we do have the eclipses in August, Saturn's retrograde in Aries, and we also do have that powerful Aries full moon in September, which all seems to be pushing the Cancer Leo cuspers towards a major realization that you are being called into a bigger version of yourself. So, but let's first dive into your home. Oh, and these cards have been shuffled, and we will be pulling from the top for the clarifier. So we do have the King of Pentacles. This is home and personal life, July. And let's get a clarifier out here. Why are we so blurry here? Things might seem a bit blurry as well for you regarding your home life and personal life. July does begin with the strong desire for some sort of stability. With the King of Pentacles, the energy, it wants stability, comfort, and a solid foundation. But however, we do have the Hermit reversed, which suggests maybe you might have been isolating yourself emotionally, or maybe just trying to figure everything out on your own, right? But what I am hearing is you don't have to carry this by yourself anymore. So some of my Cancer Leo cuspers, you maybe might be struggling with something to do with family responsibility, household matters, or maybe personal burdens that you've been silently managing. And I think, like, you know, in July, we do have that Cancer new moon around the 14th, which really also supports rebuilding emotional security. But Spirit is encouraging you to stop withdrawing and start allowing that support to come in. Now, looking at August, we have the High Priestess reversed, and we have the Four of Wands reversed. Okay. So August feels like a month of revelations, something maybe you've sensed intuitively, but perhaps ignored, may become impossible to overlook. So something is going to become impossible to overlook. The High Priest reversed often appears when you're receiving some sort of inner guidance, but choosing not to fully trust it. And the Four of Wands reverse points to some sort of instability or dissatisfaction regarding home, family, living situations, or maybe personal matters. And, you know, we do have that eclipses in August, which may also expose something that needs attention. So what Spirit is saying here, the discomfort is showing you what requires healing, but yeah, they're saying not to panic, not what requires panic, but just what requires healing within your home and personal life. September, we have the Nine of Swords here. Oh, interesting. And the Nine of Swords reversed. Interesting. Double nines, or the nine energy could be significant, like could be significant. Double nines. So September is actually a healing combination. I mean, Nine of Swords with the Nine of Swords reversed. So maybe September will begin with anxiety, overthinking, and the worrying, or worries reaching some sort of peak. But the clarifier tells a real story, like the Nine of Wands reverse says recovery, all right? Release, freedom from the mental burden. So maybe something that you've been worrying about and things, you're going to release it, release yourself from the mental burdens, right? Perhaps maybe even with the Aries full moon in September around the 26th, that feels also quite significant as well. Something you've been carrying mentally might finally lose its hold over you in the month of September. For many of you Cuspers, September is going to become a month where peace returns. All right, so let's have a look at work and career. I feel like your work and career, there's going to be a major complete transformation. Okay, so we do have the Three of Swords, and it's clarified by the Seven of Swords reversed. Okay, so July may bring uncomfortable truths in a workplace. Then age 37 or the number 37 could be significant, or 3s and 7s. I'm hearing perhaps some sort of disappointment or a betrayal or a realization in a workplace in the month of July, or maybe simply seeing a situation more clearly than before. Because the Seven of Swords reversed often exposes hidden information. What was concealed becomes visible, right? What was uncertain becomes obvious. As difficult as this may initially feel, I feel like Spirit is emphasizing truth is going to be your ally, and not your enemy in the month of July. Okay, in August, we have the Sun card. And July will be your birthday season. Yeah, going from June to July. So happy birthday in advance, because you will get this before your birthday season comes up. Sun and is it the Ten of Pentacles? Wow, this is beautiful. August is beautiful in your work and career. August feels like one of those strong career months in your entire reading. Success, a visibility, a recognition, growth, long-term stability. Yeah, that Leo solar eclipse that's happening on the 12th, it falls directly on your cusp energy, and it feels incredibly significant. Many of you may experience some sort of career breakthroughs, promotion, business growth, financial expansion, long-term opportunities. It feels like the universe will be rewarding your efforts that you've been putting in for a very long time. Okay, let's have a look at September. Thank you for hitting the like button if I haven't asked you yet. Leaving comments, I really do appreciate it, and being subscribers here. Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so September might just ask you for a little bit of caution regarding your career and work life. Not fear, just caution. You may feel protective about something that you've built. This card suggests avoiding scarcity thinking. Don't cling too tightly to security that you maybe block some sort of new opportunities, because opportunities may not arrive exactly how you expect. So I'm hearing in the month of September, just stay open. Right, so let's have a look at love and relationships. We're using the dog tarot here. So this, I'm getting the energy here for love and relationships. Again, more transformation energy through this entire reading. Okay, I'm getting that energy, transformation. Here's the I almost said Four of Swords. Four of Swords could be really significant. Resting and healing. Three of Swords, pain. All right. Four of Swords, let's have a look here. Death. Okay, so there will be healing in the month of July, because Three of Swords and death. Something is coming to an end. Some sort of pain, something regarding painful is coming to an end. Something is ending. For some of you, this could be heartbreak. For others, this is a painful cycle that has lingered too long. The death card really appears to punish, right? It's more like it's this transformation that's happening. It appears to transform. So something about an old version of your love life cannot accompany you where you're busy going in the future. And honestly, it wasn't meant to. I'm really picking up the Four of Swords energy, which is rest and healing. Okay, but here is the Three of Wands in the month of August. Ace of Swords reversed. Okay. August feels like you're waiting for some sort of clarity in your love life, looking towards the future, trying to understand where things are heading. Communication may be confusing during parts of the month. The eclipses could bring some sort of information that changes your perspective on relationships. But whatever this is, I'm hearing don't rush any conclusions. Just allow the picture to fully emerge on its own, all right? Now, interesting, we have another Nine of Swords here. Nine of Swords is very strong in your reading here. Triple nines could also be significant. Here is the Four of Pentacles. Double fours could be significant as well. You're divinely protected during the next 3 months. So triple nines, double fours, really is significant for you guys. I picked up the Four of Swords as well. So triple fours could also be a synchronicity number for you guys in the month, or in the next 3 months. Okay, so September here, a 94 could also be a significant number. I feel like September highlights fears around vulnerability. Maybe you might find yourself protecting your heart, protecting your feelings, protecting your expectations. But the question, Spirit's like saying here, like, what are you protecting yourself from? Perhaps more importantly, is that fear still necessary? So perhaps many of you are being called to release some sort of emotional armor that once kept you safe but now keeps you isolated, blocking like love. Okay, let's have a look at finances. Here we do have the King of Wands, and let's get a clarifier out here. Six of Wands. Oh, nice. Finances look good in the month of July. All right. So some sort of disappointments and whatever in July regarding your career, but money looks good. Confidence, leadership, recognition, success. Some of you may receive validation for business efforts, side projects, or professional endeavors. The energy feels very why doesn't the word want to come up now? Entrepreneurial, like you know what you want and you're moving towards it. All right, so money looks good. All right, taking action, leadership skills, you make things happen basically. All right. August, Six of Cups, something maybe from the past. Four of Swords, here's that Four of Swords energy coming through here. Maybe August is going to be a month of reflective energy regarding your finances, like the past experiences may just help you guide your current financial decisions. So past experience guide your future financial decisions. Some of you may revisit old plans, projects, or opportunities. Four of Swords says pause before acting. Not every opportunity requires immediate response. So this month rewards thoughtful decisions. Reflecting on the past decisions regarding your finances. Something about healing as well and resting. Okay, so September, we have the King of Wands reversed. Knight of Wands reversed. Let's get a clarifier out. The Emperor reversed. Okay. September might just ask you for some sort of discipline, avoiding impulsive spending, avoid making decisions from frustration, avoid power struggles around money. This energy feels less about financial loss and more about regaining control where things may have become scattered. The more grounded you remain, the stronger your financial outcome becomes. Because your finances, you'll be seen for your financial increase. You'll have success that will increase your finances. Making the next 3 months, right? And looking at past decisions, going within healing the past regarding finances. All right. But also being aware of impulsive spending and avoiding making decisions from struggle, frustrations, power struggles around money. Yeah. Just regarding your finances over the next 3 months, just remain grounded, go within. Yeah, because the more grounded you remain, the stronger your financial outcome becomes. And I mean, your overall energy, we're looking here with action, courage, Jupiter, and beginnings, like the universe for the next 3 months is pushing you forward. I'm hearing not aggressively, not persistently, but there is doors opening, opportunities are appearing, new paths may be emerging, but courage is going to be required for you to walk through the next 3 months. Keep walking forward. And here we have North Node, North, I don't know what the hell I'm saying, North Node, Cosmic, and Purpose. And this card actually quite feels enormous for the next 3 months, that many of you may be entering a period of destiny-altering choices. Like you might find yourself drawn towards opportunities that feel unfamiliar yet strangely right. I'm hearing pay attention the next 3 months to synchronicities, repeated signs. Also pay attention to what excites your soul. I'm hearing that whatever your North Node, it is calling you forward. Perhaps if you know what your North Node is, you can drop it below in the comments. All right, shadow work. This is the shadow work of the reading, all right? So I'm hearing for the next 3 months, just pay attention to repeating, what's repeating, things that repeat, boundaries that need strengthening, situations that keep draining your energy. Yeah, the next 3 months offer opportunities to break cycles that maybe have followed you for years, but awareness comes first. So Spirit's saying here for the next 3 months that you were never meant to stay in a chapter that taught you the lessons, right? The endings arrive now. The endings that are arriving now are busy creating space for your next beginning. I'm hearing trust the truths that surface, trust the opportunities that appear, and trust the path that feels aligned with your soul. Even if maybe it looks different from what maybe you've expected, I'm hearing that your future is not asking you to repeat the past, right? It's asking you to become who you were always meant to be, all right? And that can be like in your personal life, your work life, your financial life, as well as love and relationships, all right? So, well, perhaps you can claim that you choose your purpose in the comments. You claim it, that you claim the new beginning, you claim the courage, you claim the healing. And maybe if you feel caught, like what patterns or fears or cycles are you finally ready to leave behind between now and September, you know? And yeah, like let's create that space where the mystical wolf soul tribe can really support one another and celebrate especially their breakthroughs and call in the future that's really truly meant for you. So until next time, my beautiful wolf souls, remember the universe is not closing doors to punish you. It's closing doors that are just no longer meant to lead you to your destiny. So I'm sending you all so much love and light. Thank you for subscribing, leaving comments, and liking the videos, and I'll check you around in the next one.